Today we are making coconut rice. And here are all the ingredients we will be using today. We have rice, coconut of course, some chicken or whichever protein you would prefer, crayfish, onion, peppers and onions, some more of that, and some leftover roasted fish. I want this coconut rice to have a bit of fishy flavor, hence why I have some leftover roasted fish here. Protein for this chicken. The coconuts are here because we're going to make coconut milk out of them. This plate has some onions, red, green, habanero, spring onions, and that is for spicing the meat. The thing we're going to do is to make the coconut milk. I have about 2 or 3 videos on how to make coconut milk, but for the sake of this video, I want to make this coconut milk in this video. So we're going to cut this up into smaller chunks, um, whatever your blender can take. So these are okay for me. It could be smaller, but my blender can handle it. So we just cut this up and make the coconut milk out of it. This is one coconut. It's a small coconut, but I hope it gets us just enough coconut milk for the rice because this is just 2.5 cups of rice. So here we have some water and all of this will go in blender. So because we want this to be creamy, we're not going to put in too much water. We want the water to be just on the same level as the coconut. We're going to blend. So now we take it out. So next thing to do is get a sieve, a plate, and we're just going to transfer this in here. So a bit of water here. I've just realized that with that small spoon, I might as well not finish this today. This is the coconut milk. You can also use this to bake, like coconut chin chin that I have tried. If you like to see that video, let me know. I don't think I filmed it. Just going to drink this because it's sweet. This other one, which is for the coconut rice, I will roughly blend off camera. In goes in the chicken. I want this to be a one pot recipe. I honestly don't want to change pots. So I'm going to spice this now. It's time to spice this. Some chicken seasoning, of course. Salt. I use more of chicken seasoning because this is chicken. And less salt. Um, some onions. So every ingredient used is going to be in the description box, but this is the blended peppers and onions. This is black pepper, some ginger powder, So for making coconut rice, I like to make the meat very flavorful. I'm also going to add in a bit of sesame oil. And lastly, because this is coconut rice, we're going to add in some coconut milk. Yes, that's good. Let me know if you've ever cooked chicken in coconut milk. It tastes so good. So, so good. And after this, we're still going to air fry the chicken. The yumminess is just on another level. So cover this, allow it to cook, and continue with prep. Over here I have the rice, the 2.5 cups. I already washed it, so I just put it in a sieve so that all its water can go out, or at least most of it. I'll set this aside. And now checking on the chicken, it has cooked enough. It is now soft, so I'm going to take it out so that I can grill it in the air fryer. So I'm just going to take a bit of this sauce and sprinkle all over the chicken. Then pour out the stock. I'm just going to put in a bit of oil. For this part, coconut oil is obviously the best, but I don't have that at the moment. So a bit of oil, wait for that to get hot. So at this point, it's hot enough. I put in the onion. Okay, I thought it was hot enough, but this works. Let's just- So like I said sometime in the video, I want this to have a bit of fish flavor. So I'm going with the leftover roasted fish. So putting in the fish this early just helps to infuse that fish flavor that I want. So this will be here for about 2 minutes and we'll put in other things. So this has been on here for 2 minutes. Now I'm going to go in with this washed rice. So now I just want to toast this. Toasting also brings in its own flavor. So you can toast for as much as you'd like or for as much time you can spare. While the rice is toasting on fire, this is cool enough for it to go into the air fryer. I'm actually going to put on my air fryer so it preheats. Um, Preheating an air fryer basically just helps to start off the cooking quickly when you put in what you have. So here, sesame oil. This barbecue sauce, I love, 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 love it. Every single time that I want to grill chicken, I use it every single time. It's not so hot. I just love the taste. Then black pepper. So for me, this is the best combo. We'll just mix this. Um, so I want to reduce this to 190 for 30 minutes or however long it takes. Back to the rice before it burns. So this is a bit toasted. I don't know if you can see, but it has a bit of brownish parts, and that's okay. Can toast for a bit more, but I think this is good. So now I go in with crayfish. Actually, you can toast it for 1 more minute with the crayfish. 1 minute later, and every other ingredient is good to go in. So we're going to start with the roughly blended peppers and onions. I didn't want to fry this, so I kind of want it visible in the rice. The meat stock. the coconut milk. So now I'm just going to rinse off all of this and put in a bit more water into it and taste it. Something you should know about coconut rice is that the coconut milk kind of helps soften anything you're using to cook it, the chicken, whatever meat, the rice, it would soften it quickly. So you have to be careful with the quantity of water, if not, you'll be left with soggy rice. So everything is in. At this point, I'm going to taste it. I feel like this will be very spicy, but that's what I want. Okay, this tastes divine. Also very spicy, like I expected. But I think I need a bit of seasoning and salt. In a few minutes, this will be ready. So we just cover it up, wash up everything, and I will see you in a few minutes. I promise it looks better off camera. I'm not sure why it looks funny at the moment on screen. Yeah. This tastes so good, and if you watched up until this moment, I hope you try this recipe. It tastes better than it looks because I don't think it looks that great on camera, but this is very, very nice. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.